So I actually created an example board for this. So the challenge that we're thinking of here at TheyDo is, what happens, for example, if you have a journey that starts with, like insurance journey, starts with inspecting damage to your car, for example, then reporting the damage, and then getting a refund. But let's say, that the inspecting damage and the getting a refund parts of those journeys, they're pretty much always the same. But the reporting damage can be different based on the type of damage that you have. You can imagine that like reporting window damage is a different process than reporting engine damage. So the thing that happens here is that you create different, how to report this, you need different types of views, of course, and different journey variations. But if you use macro journeys, that pretty much means you'll have to create 3 different macro journeys where large parts of the journeys are the same and just the middle part is different. And of course, that's kind of a problem because it means that if you change something in the first journey, you'll manually have to update the other ones. And basically the management of all of that becomes a bit messy. So what we're thinking of now is, instead of creating macro journeys in this case, think about if you can maybe split up journeys like this into smaller parts, like micro journeys. For example, one micro journey for inspecting damage and one for getting a refund, because those parts are always the same. And then what you can do is that you'll have 3 different micro journeys that cover the middle part based on the type of damage that you're reporting here. So one for window damage, one for bodywork, and one for engine damage. The interesting thing, and this is, I think, that's very exciting, is what you can do then is you can actually create different global tags and say like, hey, we have one scenario, which is window damage. And that means that if you go through this journey from left to right, these are the journeys that you will go through. But if I have engine damage, I will actually go through these journeys. So you can actually start to highlight the different paths that people take through all of your micro journey in order to achieve, their goals, which is what you use in those stages here. So that's one way that you can now already start to show different scenarios and work with that without having to worry about all the different overlap and the double management, so to say. And of course, as you mentioned, Jochem, we also know that we could actually create many very interesting specific features for this. But I think this is something you can start using now already.